Well, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of Two-Wheel Lifestyle Underwater, where I'm happy to report that I survived last night's commute. I didn't have to get dredged off the bottom of the freeway by the Coast Guard or the CHP or whoever would be in charge of dredging drowned motorcyclists off the freeway. I was perfectly fine. Went home, tossed everything in the dryer. I'm back at it again today. Yeah, we got another day of rain. We don't need rain in the forecast. We got it on our face. You know, got it coming down. I don't need to read the weather report. It's raining. but you know, when it rains, we get mudslides. There's no winning out here. You know, the rain that we need is going to bring a different disaster. You know, everybody thought that California was going to fall into the ocean because of earthquakes. I have a different theory. I think it's going to have a big mudslide and just slide into the ocean, get rinsed away and dissolve into the Pacific. You'll get rid of us either way, don't worry. And I gotta say, getting a commute in the rain under my belt, experience is good. I'm a lot less nervous about being out here on the bike. I know my rain gear works well. Not worried about sprouting a leak. Well, my excitement about low traffic levels is about to come to an end, and I don't care. These bumps and white lines are a little flakier in the wet, I will say that. I try to avoid them anyway, and it's good, because they're kind of squirrely. So if this is the way we're going to be the whole rest of the day, I am glad I rode in spite of conditions. Oh boy. Because this is an area where it's rarely this bad, which tells me it's probably going to be this bad all the way into work. Once again, O Cagers, I say unto ye, sucks to be ye. I'm in the holiday spirit. I'm using Old English proverb. What are that? Pronouns, right? Okay, if you're going to get over, get over. Oh, that's a very sad. What? Explain to me what this is all about. Don't think there was enough time in the day to explain what that was all about. This probably looks way crazier than it is. I'm looking at the oncoming lane. If I saw a motorcyclist riding over there in the other lane, I think, you stupid rider. But here I am over on this side doing it, going, it takes very little additional gear and preparation to be able to ride in the rain. It really is not the worst thing. So I got a little masochistic streak. I don't know that I have an adventurous streak. I will say that. I love the feeling of challenging myself against the elements and my own physical limits. And this is just another way of doing that. Is there outdoorsman superhero? I don't think there is an outdoorsman superhero. There needs to be, a superhero whose power is his incredible outdoors powers, unaffected by wind and rain and snow and ice, doesn't need to put on gloves and a jacket or boots or anything like that. And can go rescue people where nobody else can rescue people without the aid of anybody. The superheroes, they're all loners, right? So, except for when they get together for the Avengers, but by and large, they're socially dysfunctional. So that would be okay with a outdoors action man. What would you call him? Sometimes the names are sort of tangential to the character, right? I mean, Spider-Man is pretty direct. Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, they're all pretty direct, but there are other ones I can't think of them because I'm driving in the rain. So excuse me, I can't think of another action hero specifically that relates to what I'm talking about, where the name of the action hero is just doesn't have directly anything to do with his superpowers. Well, I am going to have to get over here. Nobody is going to want me to let me in. Mostly because it's kind of like I'm being a dick. Nobody wants to help a dick. Don't help a dick. You're just enabling them. And you don't want to be a dick enabler. I don't want to be a dick enabler. I got Mr. Rogers is with me this morning. I'm channeling Mr. Rogers. Because I'm in such a good mood. That's when Mr. Rogers is always upbeat and kind of pure and simple and peaceful and a little maybe too much so. But, he reminds me of Barney. Mr. Rogers does. In that, Mr. Rogers was designed, it was talking to the kids, and only the kids. He wasn't talking to the adults too. Now, contrast that with Bugs Bunny, yeah, a little humor for both audiences, right? Mr. Rogers does not have, he's not for you. He's not for you as an adult. You're watching this vlog, you're too old for Mr. Rogers to be aimed at you. Same thing with Barney. People don't like Barney because he ignores you. He is only talking to the kids, and that's it. That's it. He doesn't have anything for you. Not that he's blowing you off. He's focused. He's a purist. He's a kid purist. And I think everybody takes that the wrong way. You know, Barney is just misunderstood. Mr. Rogers, just misunderstood. Oh, I don't want to join you in your lane. You don't mind if I stay out of this party and just like buzz on over here, do you? Nobody will take that personally, will they? I really don't want to have to go over there and play that. Well, that was that. That was exciting. It was. Very excited about the whole ordeal. So, until next time, I will see you all out there on two wheels. I don't know why people don't figure this out. Probably because they don't ride bicycles and think it's like this much. Probably could get busted for doing that. It just seems like it should.